All right. It's the test interview. My good buddy. What's your name?
Steven.
Steven what, you jackass?
Steven Smith.
All right, Steven Smith. Steve, how long have we been friends? It's not a test. It's just answer the question.
A long time, like since third grade, maybe shorter, longer.
I might even been first grade.
Yeah.
Who's your teacher in first grade?
Are you kidding me? I don't remember that.
Neither do I. I was just seeing.
Some bitch.
If you would have said the name and I would have remembered it, then I would know it's the same teacher.
I mean, I would know her if I saw her or if someone.
I don't think you would.
Told me. Well, she's probably dead now. I mean,
we weren't in third grade that long ago.
Dude, no, I'm pretty sure I remember this girl or lady or whatever being really old.
Okay.
Look, my mom knows who she is. So.
Okay, what do you want to call your mom?
Should I?
No, don't do
Okay.
that. Call her. Put her on speakerphone. Okay. So, how long were we friends? So we were friends through grade school, and then of course middle school, and then high school,
Yeah.
blah da da da, and now we're adult losers and still friends. And what is your favorite thing to do?
Photography, video games.
Okay, how long have you been doing photography?
Fuck. Freshman year of high school?
What's the favorite photo you've ever taken?
My favoriteest photo?
Yes. If you have one in particular, you're like, this photo. If I just say what photo defines you as a photographer, what photo would you pull? Like, if I was, are you gonna do like 3 or 4, like a group of photos maybe you took? Like, if I said, if you had to define yourself as a photographer, what would you show me?
I would need time.
You would need time.
Yeah, to go through all my photos.
How many photos do you think you'd have to go through? Do you think you'd see a photo and you just know, like,
yeah,
this is the photo that defines you?
I know one photo that I think is personally one of my favorites, and it's I mean, it sucks. I can't like.
Well, anyway, I don't want you to get it out, so just tell me what it is. I've seen it.
We were on our way to come to Cleveland, and on Route 2 there's an abandoned house. And we stopped there, and I jumped out of the car, went inside, and in one of the living rooms there was a mattress, and it was like really like creepy, like old abandoned like motel looking mattress. And through the doorway on the wall, back in the complete opposite room, it said "Daddy" on the wall. And big like graffiti letters, and like I don't know, just the atmosphere, and like I took it in black and white, and how it just turned out, I think it just turned out perfectly. I mean, I always wanted to print it out and put it on that big open space in my office right above my computer, but I never get around to it. But
Was that just to take a long time to print a photo out?
no, it's just, I mean, frames, like a frame that size is fucking expensive as shit. That's like 30, 40 bucks. So,
okay, so that's that. Okay, do you do a lot of that when you're like, if you're driving and you just see something, do you always just stop? Because when I see things that I think I should take a photo of, like I've been driving over the bridge downtown going back, and I'm just like, oh, so like the sunset's like going behind Toledo's buildings and stuff. I'm like, I should stop right now and take a photo of this. But then I'm always like, in the middle of fucking driving.
Like, okay, seriously, like, I always had to plan my trips to places to get pictures, because, I mean, I had a shitty car, you know, and gas and shit. But, like, literally, I haven't taken my camera yet, but now that I have the scooter, I can drive around and shit. I'm fucking Instagramming shit left and right. But, I mean, I feel like now, like, since I'm like, oh yeah, gas for this thing's cheap as shit, you know, I can drive places, I'll probably get more pictures.
But you're not ever prepared, you don't bring your camera with you.
I know.
Do you think maybe you should like get a secondary, like, crappier camera that you could just...
I mean, I always wanted to upgrade my camera, but still have my old camera for, you know, like a backup or whatever.
When did you start doing the urban exploring photos? Dogs.
I'd say it's probably been a year and a half, almost 2 years maybe.
And what got you into that?
I think it all started out with seeing the steel wool spinning on Flickr, and I was like, oh my god, that's really sweet. But the one I saw was like outside, and then when I went to browse, it was more of the wool spinning. Like, I was noticing that it was being done in like abandoned buildings and shit, and I'm just like I would click on those people's and look at their albums and see that they were, you know, going in abandoned buildings and shit like that. I was like, that's really sweet. And at the time, this is before Urbex, you know, its popularity has like skyrocketed. Before that, I was like, oh my god, this is like an untapped market. I need to get into this and get some pictures. And I'll be like the only one out there, you know, doing this thing in this area. Which, I mean, like I said, it's not true anymore because, I mean, it has
exploded.
Yeah, exploded like some wildfire. I mean, it's still fun, but, I mean, there's the people that go there and try to take things or break things.
We need to go somewhere and get there. Like, it needs to like close down, and like next week we can just smash the door and go inside.
You don't do that. Well, it's illegal, but if there's a way inside already, it's kind of makes it a better situation. I mean,
I didn't break it in there, officer. I just walked in. I thought.
I mean, there is always that, but I mean, I don't know, like. To me, it feels
like, remember, like
it feels okay if there's already a way in.
Like when we went to that electric company and I found a way in.
Oh my god!
And you were like, no, let's not go in,
dude. Because Marissa was with us.
And then you're like, I'll just call, and you're like, I have this appointment, I'm gonna go and take photos there.
Yeah, and I got fucking gypped. That was bullshit.
Boom.
Man. But no, the fucking it's pretty much all gone. I don't know if you've seen it.
I know, I haven't seen it.
Like, there's literally nothing left, but they don't even have it blocked off anymore because there's like a little pieces that are still up a little bit, but I mean, it's nothing like really interesting. So I'm just like, fuck it, you know.
Just like, fuck it.
Yeah. Gosh, it was in there. If Marissa wasn't with us, I would have went in there. I should have just been like, go sit in the car. No.
I said, let's go in. Let's go.
Dude, it looks so fucking sweet. No, it was funny because. You know, we set up this meeting and shit, and we go there, and fucking the dude's not there. Like, the city inspector is there with, like, his henchmen or some shit. I'm like, I was told to meet the dude here so I could, you know, take photos, and he's all like, we don't know anything about this, and we're not letting anyone in there anyways without a guide because there's giant snakes in the basement and shit. So
did you ask if the guide was going to protect you from the giant snakes?
I don't know, man. I don't know, like how.
Did he bring like a machete?
He was like some suit and tie. He probably fucking was like gardener snakes or some shit. He was probably like, oh god, big snakes.
What is the next? What's the next step? So you've done the Urban X now. You've taken a lot of pictures of sunsets recently. I don't know what to do with that is.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
What's next? We got to push the envelope, right? So what is the next thing you're going to try to do? You're like a list of stuff. You're like, you know.
I don't, man.
Are you going to keep up with the Urban X?
I would like to do more nighttime stuff. Which, like, nighttime, including, like, light painting with, like, flashlights and shit like that, more steel wool stuff. I would like to do that, but, I mean, like, the steel wool, you can't really go out in public and just do that, because you'll get the cops called on you. But, I don't know, I want to do more nighttime photography stuff like that. But, I mean, other than that, I don't really know, man. I need to do more. I need to promote myself more somehow.
Don't promote yourself, you. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna watch this. You want to like say promote yourself right now.
You know, just maybe stop on by to my Facebook page. I don't even know off the top of my head.
That's a good promotion right there.
It's fuck. Oh wait, I know. It's on Instagram. Hold on.
Oh, it's on Instagram.
All right. www.facebook.com/Stephen Smith Photo. That's it.
Okay. And how's the Steven spelled? There's 3.
Steven.
Okay. There we go. Stop by there if you get a chance.
Yeah, and
I'll put a link to it when I post the video up.
Yeah, and like it and
share it with your friends.
Yeah, share it with your friends and like my pictures and stuff. And yeah, I'm not even gonna bother mentioning Instagram.
Yeah, don't worry about Instagram. It's just a thing we do. So I see sometimes on Facebook that you do post like, I'll do some portraits for money. Blah,
Yeah.
blah. Do you like doing that?
I do, but no one has ever done it because they're like, I'm gonna do just another hack that uses black duct tape and.
Wouldn't you photograph me naked?
I don't do nudes.
Yeah. So if Mila Kunis walks in right now and she's like, I need some nude photos.
Wait a minute, who?
That sexy ass girl that was in that 70s show, Mila Kunis.
The girl that plays Meg? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
she
don't know if I
walks
can
in.
get past that voice, man. I just picture Meg and I'd be like, oh.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I don't know. Would I? I mean, maybe if she was willing to pay.
Oh,
I don't know, dude.
Have you ever taken pictures of Marissa naked?
No.
Why?
I mean.
Alright, has any of your girlfriends let you have you taken nudes with them for fun?
Not really. Once, and it wasn't even really like I don't know how to explain it because it wasn't even really that like it was kind of just like playing around, but Sammy. But that was I mean that was forever ago, but yeah.
Did you take pictures while you were railing it?
No.
Have you ever done that?
Take pictures while railing someone?
Like be banging a chick and like maybe like take some photos of it. You know, like this moment is so beautiful, I need to remember it forever.
Yeah. Hold on, there's not enough light in here. Let me change my settings. No, I can't say that I've ever done that.
You send dick pics on your phone?
It's been forever.
As a photographer, when you send a dick pic, is it different than the standard dick pic? Do you try to get the lighting in there? Some backdrop maybe? Because I mean, it's all guys have. Like we don't have. Like girls can look sexy. They got.
We gotta like position.
No girl wants to
way.
see a dude's ass. You know, no girl's like, I want to see your ass, baby.
Yeah. Let me see that hairy ass. You know, no, that doesn't happen.
So we just have the dick pic, and it's like dicks don't look very different compared to one another. So I always try to differentiate myself. I like put a tiny Lego hat on it. I did that a few times. People, you get a good response when you send. Yeah, you send the dick pic with a hat.
What did the person say when you did that?
Laugh out loud, I think was the answer.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
that's funny,
when someone's when they're telling stories later, like I think girls talk like that, like talk about dick pics. That is gonna stand out. Like there's this guy, he sent me a dick pic, and he had a hat on it. A little dick hat was on it. Now the hat looked ridiculous because Lego hats are actually a lot smaller than I envisioned in my mind.
Yeah.
So it's still just looked not.
So it was a tiny hat.
The hat looked small. Yeah. I'm not saying I don't have like.
I mean, okay, like.
Small.
I mean.
Or maybe it made my dick look huge. That might have been a plus too, with the tiny hat.
Yeah, you could have been like, this is an actual size hat.
This is a regular hat.
I'm just that big. No, I mean, when I did send dick pics forever ago, I would like kind of like position it, you know, a certain way, you know, so like, I don't know, it looked appealing. I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah. Because I mean, you just don't want a fucking. Why would they want a picture of just like a dick like laying on like the table or just kind of just hanging there?
So
like,
you don't send Marissa dick pics though.
No.
Not just for fun. You don't ever just do that.
No. See, like, people at Body Arts have a tendency to share things with each other, and I'm kind of scared that she'll be like, look at his dick, like, you know.
I think Marissa's like that.
I don't know.
You want to send her one right now?
Ow.
Come on.
You want me to do this right here, right now?
Go away, take the photo of your dick, send it to Marissa, and then wait for a response, and we'll see what we get.
Oh my god. No, I'm good. Maybe later. Why not?
Have you sent Marissa dick pics before, like when you guys first started hanging?
I don't think so. No.
She didn't send you any photos?
Okay, dude, do you realize that the second we started dating, we really haven't ever been apart?
That's weird. So like, we still don't want to. She doesn't want to see like, hey, look what I got at home waiting for you. Like, I'd like maybe like make a sandwich and then put my dick next to the sandwich. Like I got dinner and dessert. No, dinner and dessert. See, like,
oh my god, that's brilliant. Yeah, maybe I'll.
These are the things I think about. This is why I need a girlfriend. So
I know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that later or something.
Do it right now. We're gonna have a sandwich though. So.
Okay, no, because that's awkward. Because it's like, okay, I'm gonna go into the bathroom, get a boner real quick, take this picture, wait in there for a little bit while I get soft again. What the fuck?
Steve, we've had sex in the same room.
Okay, that was forever ago, and it was dark. Okay, it was dark. Like I'm talking pitch black dark. Okay.
Yes.
You don't want to. No, okay, no, it was just. Yeah, that was forever ago.
Listen to that. Okay. So no dick pics. But then Marissa doesn't send you like pics? Like,
no.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Weird. You guys need to spice it up a little bit. If we send dick pics left and right.
I'm just scared someone will see it and then I won't ever be able to show my face at the mall again. Because everyone will know what my dick looks like.
Everyone knows what my dick looks like. It's no big deal.
No. It's awkward for me, okay? I get panic attacks over shit like that.
What is your problem with nudity? You seem to have a problem with like, you don't want to take pictures of people naked. Not even girlfriends.
Why did you do that?
Because the dog would jump up and down.
I don't know.
So, you seem to have something where you're like, nudity is bad. Were you touched as a child?
No.
That would have totally not been funny.
No, it just... when you're with someone and you see someone else naked, that person usually gets pissed off.
But I mean, like, what?
Like, okay.
Oh, look at that! He looked at the camera and he's got a story he doesn't want to share.
I don't want
to... Are you going to post this, actually?
I know, so, like, it's just awkward because, you know, when you see someone's, like, nude photos of someone else, you know, like, oh, how do I explain this?
I know who we're talking about.
Okay, I've had girlfriends in the past that have gotten pissed off at me looking at, like, whether it be, like, fucking porno or other fucking, like, nude photography or some shit like that.
That's weird.
So it's just like, I don't know, I'm like...
When you have recently seen some nude photos of someone you know, did Marissa get pissed?
No, because she showed me that. But still, I'm like in that mindset. I'm like, oh my god, please! It just feels wrong, you know.
So you obviously have had nude photos of past girlfriends, though, right?
Only one, and it literally was not even like 5 photos.
But other girls have sent you photos of your phone, though, right?
Yeah, like I've sent dick pics before when I was younger.
You've received pictures as well.
Yeah, like when I was younger.
So if you like went upstairs right now and looked on your computer, there's not like a file somewhere with old girlfriends naked?
No, there isn't.
My phone syncs my photos every time I plug it in. So there's like a bunch of naked girls on there.
No, I don't have it.
So if you sent me a naked photo and you're watching this,
because
I probably have it somewhere.
Yeah, no, I don't save photos.
I don't mean to.
I
need to go through and delete those because, what if a girl...
Even like when I sent dick pics, I never, kept my own picture of my dick on there.
What if it looked really good, though? You wouldn't keep it? Like, my dick looks gigantic in this photo.
Like, oh my god, look at this penis with this hat on it. That's so awesome. I'm going to save this. No, I've never. No. I'm just like, okay, well, I've done what this needed to do. Delete. So,
Leave it out of your mom, like, pick up your phone. Hey, let's your phone. Oh, why is this?
Let me check what time it is. Oh, that's a dick. Like, yeah.
Alright, so that's good. So Marissa's going to be pissed about this one if I post this?
I don't think so.
What if I tag her in it and then she watches it and she's like, Steve, why are you talking about sending dick pics and you don't send me dick pics? Who you send dick pics to? You sure you don't want to take a dick pic right now just for fun? Marissa's seen your dick probably not hard, so what if you just take a regular one? You don't have to go get a boner. Could you get a boner knowing that I was sitting out here?
Probably not. I feel like I would think like the second I went in there, you probably like would creep over at the door and like listen to shit. Like I don't know. It looks like I think of shit like that. Like
what's like
it's like when I'm taking a shit and Sarah and Eric are here, like upstairs. It's like super quiet in that bathroom, so it's like. Are they hearing me dropping deuces right now? Like, are they probably like, oh my god, that's so gross or something,
Like they walk by and you like tense up, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Stop.
Or like, perfect example. Or like, say you're in public, like Walmart, and you go to take a shit. And then you're the only one in there. The second you sit on that fucking toilet, someone comes and sits in the stall right fucking next to you. And you're like, seriously, bro? There's like 5 other stalls. What the fuck? So then you're like, oh god, I gotta make this quiet. And then the harder you try to make it quiet, the louder it's like fucking earthquake of doo-doo explosions. And you're like ashamed. And like, you just like... want to get out there the second, like, you want to get out of there as fast as possible. But I kid you not, every fucking time you go to get up, they get up, you go to walk out the stall door, they walk out the stall door, you make eye contact, and you just feel ashamed. And then you run out the bathroom. And then you get halfway on the other side of the building, you're like, oh my god, I didn't wash my hands. What the fuck?
And that dude that's one thing he remembers, that he's like, that dude did not wash his hands.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't give a shit that you just blew up the toilet and probably destroyed it. They just care that, wow,
what
he just ran out of the
bathrooms.
Look, okay, when I take a shit, I go hard, okay? And I fucking wreck that shit.
Okay, for the record, slight nervousness about questions about nudity. But questions about demolishing toilets in public, no problem. Steve's all about it.
Oh my god.
Alright,
yeah.
So, Stephen Smith Photography.
Yeah.
What's the next urban exploring thing that we're going to do together, just real quick here?
I have no idea. I mean, there's all kinds of places up in Detroit.
Dangerous
Detroit. Halfway to Detroit, I think it's Newport or something, there's like an old Nike missile base or some shit like that.
Nike missile base?
Yeah. No, not the shoes. It was like... It's on the internet.
Do you mean NATO?
No.
NATO rockets.
I'm telling you, it's Nike, man.
Okay, it's Nike.
This is back from like when World War II was going on.
I think that Nike's back then.
Because Detroit used to be, well, I don't know if it still is, but it used to be like a coal town.
Yeah.
Supposedly, under Detroit, there's coal mines. And the reason they had these missile things around Detroit is if someone was to shoot a missile at Detroit, if it exploded, all the mines under it would cave. So pretty much Detroit would be in like a giant hole. This is, I don't know if it's fact or fiction. I have yet to really dig deep into this. But that is why supposedly that missile area that is abandoned now is there. So, yeah.
It was like missiles to protect it from...
They were like missile defense system bases.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we'll do that next sometime. There's also some places by me that I've discovered.
Plus, there's always the tuberculosis hospital down in Lima that we need to hit up still.
Yeah.
And, mean, there's places out near Hocking Hills and shit.
Alright, so that was our test interview that I was doing with Steve. I think it went well. I don't know how many minutes it was. I feel it's a good time, so I'm going to turn the camera off and cut out the beginning and end. Bye-bye, everybody.